welcome to Stacks and Snacks. I'm Jen Tackett, and this is Eric Bolander. We are here at Country Boy Brewing in Georgetown. Cheers, sweet cheer.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. We're excited to talk with Eric about his stack of vinyl that he's brought and his snacks. So Eric, you want to introduce yourself to these fine people?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Eric Bolander. I come from a small town of Garrison, Kentucky.
I'm falling off the stool! I'm sorry. I've only had one.
I live in Lexington and I'm a singer-songwriter.
Sometimes.
And so I asked my bandmates their favorite snacks, and I brought along some of the favorite snacks of my band.
You asked your bandmates too? That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll start with some of my own thing. I always drink. Shout out to Mountain Dew Rise Energy drinks. The Rise Energy. It's like low sugar, but like 2 cups of coffee.
So we were talking out there about energy drinks, actually, because I think they all taste like cough syrup.
This one, it's not strong. Hold on.
Oh, pinky's up. He's fancy when he drinks it.
Wait. I ain't got the lid or nothing. It's good. Cough syrup.
There's still a weirdness to it.
That's what tastes like lipstick.
I wear that shit. Oh, that stuff.
Can you cuss on here? I don't know. It's your show, not mine. It's okay if we cuss, anybody?
I don't know. I mean, I do work with children.
Nah.
You do too, though.
Like they don't know. All right, so band favorite. This is in the van. We keep a bag in the van usually.
All right, what is this? Dots home style pretzels.
We stumbled upon them maybe last summer. So we're like, what's this new amazing pretzel? And
I've never heard of them though.
Oh no! Like everyone we asked heard of them. It was so good. We thought we were like, you
thought you found them?
Well, yeah. No,
okay, I gotta try them because I've never. I'm glad that I planned a podcast.
Gas station pretzel. Go ahead.
That I get to just eat snacks and hang out with my favorite people. Okay. It's Dot. It's Dot a woman. Oh, there's Dot.
There she is, right there, little Dottie. Come in and a couple flavors. There's like a.
What is that cheese?
Southwest. This one's the
original season.
OG. Yeah, that's a good one.
Those are great.
So this is one of my picks, but it's the band pick.
That's one
thing.
We
all eat those.
I need to, before we go any further, like the other podcast. You're only my third one, so we get really excited and we don't describe. But some people aren't. I don't know why they wouldn't want it. I mean, these are faces for video.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't watch the YouTube, but if they're on the podcast listening, you need to make sure that.
Two extremely attractive human beings. Just picture that.
What's your go-to, like, do you make faces at people still?
Always.
What's your go-to, like, face?
Like you're just like.
At what point though do people stop making faces at people?
Well, I think a lot of people have this mask. It's like sarcasm really relies on facial expression.
But I mean, like making like that face. What's your go-to, like that face?
I like that one probably. You did it better than me, so I'm not gonna do it.
I think I still make faces at people, like when I walk past like people in my office that are having meetings. I'm like, do you make faces at people?
I think I just do like the creepy, like like poke around the corner and just kind of just wait for somebody.
I think people need to make more faces at people. I think the world would be a better place if we all were like.
Yeah, we probably would.
When we were little.
Like a presidential debate, they just make faces at each other instead of talking over each other.
When we were little, me and Mom and Jeremy, my brother, we would ride around the car and we would do the Cheezer family. You're gonna have to do this with me. Okay. So you have to dry your you have to dry your gums.
Like Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah.
From In Living Color.
Yep.
If you get that reference, you're old.
Oh God, are we old?
I think we're old. You can't see him on mustache.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
I can't get the bottom of it.
Are you gonna try? How do you do a double cheeser?
I can't do it. like an old dude that just got new teeth. I do that. It's like
But we would really.
Yeah, I just got back from the dentist. Yeah, they got me some new teeth put in.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. It's right. But like, I think we need to make more faces at people.
Okay. From here on out,
Everybody out there,
let the record show.
we should make more
We
faces.
will make more faces to other people.
All right. How am I
To
gonna?
encourage them to make faces to others.
Okay.
To bring joy.
To bring
people's
joy.
lives. That's what
All right.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So here's my segue. Hold on. The stank face is
Oh,
a
yeah.
face you make when
I
you
call
hear
that
some
my
good.
Sam Cooke face.
Okay. Yes.
If I hear something like,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like.
it hurts so good. That's what that song's about. Ask me, right?
It is.
Yeah.
My like go-to stank face when I hear "Love and Happiness" by Al Green. When that organ
Yeah.
starts, I'm like,
Yeah.
So, what album did you bring
Oh, okay.
that makes your stank face come out for
Oh,
show?
God. One on top of the stack right here.
Oh!
Bam.
All right, so
Got the deluxe edition because I'm bougie
Black
like that.
Pumas.
Man, these folks are incredible. I know just about everybody listening has heard of them at this point, but they got a huge song that went pretty viral with Colors. But man, the record's so good. Black Moon Rising's the opening song on side A of this deluxe version.
That's a beautiful record.
It's a great opening tune, and of course, Colors is an amazing song. But two main dudes in the band who got together by way of L.A. and Austin, Texas. The backstory is incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did they meet?
I can't remember. I remember seeing their story when they were on some kind of a not documentary, but like a talk show or something.
Yeah.
And they met. I don't know. Like the lead singer was busking on like beach and stuff, and then somehow they met. Maybe when he went to Austin or something.
Oh, really?
Something brought them together, and then they
Thank
started
goodness.
a band. Yeah, it's one of my favorite bands.
Black
right now.
Pumas Deluxe Edition. Awesome.
Good. It's a good one.
You was about to reach for a snack.
I am. I'm gonna go with Buck Ben Caldwell.
Oh, Buck.
His choice here. Little Gardettos.
Gardettos.
The OG recipe. Solid snack. You need some. Get your sodium and carbohydrates up. And,
That's
the
like,
one.
so the logo for Stacks and Snacks is me and Jeremy
I think you
eating
gotta open
dude.
each one, don't we?
Yeah,
We have
sure.
to.
Yeah, we have
I
to.
think is that your rule?
Yeah, there are no rules.
I
But
do that too.
we're eating doodads. I don't even think doodads are made anymore, but they're
So
like,
they just open it like Incredible Hulk. It's not less familiar. Get you in on it.
if
See,
you were
look
my
here.
child, I'd be like,
Look at
why'd
it.
you
Listen.
open it like that?
I know. Look, you got to get like a
smattering.
A perfect. Yeah. There we go. A perfect.
You have to get all the things.
Collection.
What's your favorite in here? Because I know
Gotta
some
get
people
one
like.
each. Well,
I like these. What are these little toasty things?
I don't know.
Those are my favorite though.
Like Sasquatch toenails or something.
Oh, cool.
I like these little bread dudes. They're kind of good.
See, the bread dudes are not my favorite, but I'm gonna
No.
try it. But I like
Well-
these little brown toasty things. And now I'm going to think
Yeah.
with Sasquatch
Yeah,
toenails.
Yeah. Look at that toenail. So we got the salty and savory down pat there, I think.
Man.
But,
All right, what's your next record? Show me. Show me what you're working with.
that's for my own two faces.
Wow. This is good stuff.
Alrighty. One of my favorite voices and one of my favorite songwriters ever. City and Color.
Oh my
Dallas
God.
Green. This is not necessarily my favorite album of his, but one of my favorite records I own.
Is We Found
The
Each
Pill
Other
for
in the Dark
Loneliness.
on this one?
Uh-huh. So
Oh.
if you look,
It's like a City and Color.
no,
A
We
Pill
Found
for
Each Other in the
Loneliness.
Dark from the one before this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Astronaut was one of the releases on this one, but it's just a really interesting looking vinyl. It's got kind of a glossy
Yeah, like
look
tie-dye
to it.
looking.
It's got like facing here that moves out. You got a tie-dye like record there. Like older. But yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a really cool vinyl. It's a great album, but the one with Found Each Other in the Dark. I can't remember the name of the album.
I
Off the
love
top of my
City and
head.
Color.
Yeah,
They were just
great.
they were at Railbird, weren't they? Or they were they scheduled to be at Railbird?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe one of the shows that got canceled.
Got canceled.
Yeah.
It happened. City and Color.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though.
Saw one with Bogarts in Cincinnati several years ago.
Did you? Bogarts.
Yeah.
What was the big... What was the place in Cincinnati a long time ago that was like the big, huge building that had all the different stuff in it? Is that
Eagle
Bogarts?
Stadium. Bogarts had, it was in like a main street, like a main strip.
I don't know if I heard of Bogarts.
Close to UC. So
Okay.
there was like a guitar shop, a bunch of other like businesses all
I've never been there.
Bogarts is great.
I need to go. I haven't been any.
Yeah.
I don't go to a lot of places.
We used to go as teenagers all the time when my mom's sitting over going over around Cincinnati in
Really?
the 90s for metal shows. But sorry, Mom. If you're
What was your
listening.
first concert?
My first concert was Garth Brooks. I
Yeah.
was 15, I think.
Where, at
my
Rupp?
older brother took me. No, this was in either Cincinnati or Columbus.
Where'd you grow up?
Lewis County. Can't
Okay.
get there from here.
I know where it is. I know where it is.
Yeah. Northeast, right on the
Yeah.
river, Foothills of Appalachia.
I love it.
So Cincinnati and Lexington are about the same drive-ish. Lexington's maybe 20 minutes farther.
Okay. So you saw most of your stuff growing up in Cincinnati.
And Huntington or, something like that. Yeah.
Garth Brooks.
Some of the festivals and stuff regional, like Poppy Mountain wasn't far from home.
Yeah,
Used to have a sorghum festival in Lewis County.
Oh, yeah.
Used to have one of those.
I've been to Poppy Mountain. That place is
Yeah.
amazing. It was like all the stuff, like all the campfires after.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
I didn't.
campsites,
I was
like you
younger
could-
when I went to Poppy Mountain, so I never experienced
Yeah. That
the
was fun.
debauchery, I guess.
No, like it was like there was no debauchery, Mom.
Okay, well, okay.
It was me and my cousin Jennifer, and so we went and we would go, and they're like just amazing musicians around campfires,
Right.
just like putting on, just singing. It was like, it's insane. That's my favorite part of I think festivals and stuff, like
Especially playing them.
Yeah.
Being there after hours
and seeing all
hanging
that.
out with cool other musicians that you don't really get to hang out with on the regular,
Right, because everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
That is
absolutely.
the cool thing about Kentucky festivals, I would say.
Agreed.
What festivals do you play in the summer?
We think what's announced.
What
Laurel
can we
Cove,
share?
Laurel Cove.
Laurel Cove,
Laurel
yeah.
Cove is,
Oh my God, that's such
middle
a
of June.
beautiful
Awesome.
venue.
I love it. A couple years ago, I called it the Red Rocks of Eastern Kentucky.
Oh my gosh, it's
beautiful.
just gorgeous down there.
Yeah, and then
John
Hidden
does-
Ridge, we're doing the Black
yeah.
Mountain Jamboree.
Is that in Somerset or around Somerset? It's like Cumberland, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the town is. It's a place pretty big. I can't remember.
There's a lot of
Hidden
yeah.
Ridge is the name of the place.
Okay,
so
Hidden Ridge, Laurel Cove. You can see Eric Bolander.
That's first weekend of June, I think, and then.
Yeah, it's announced. You're good. Master Musicians Festival.
I knew that. Clearly, I knew that.
But yeah, I'm
so
excited.
that one, I was stoked to get on that.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm hosting the Young Songwriters panel,
That's cool.
and I'm so excited because
Yeah.
we both work with young people.
Yeah.
And so
glad
helping
they did
these
that.
kids get their first show and stuff.
May
It's
or
so
may not
exciting.
have sent Tiffany a suggestion.
Good.
But Eddie's on there, so I'm glad.
Good. Yeah, I'm so excited about it. But
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that happened.
so Laurel Cove, Hidden Ridge, MMF. You're gonna have a good summer then.
Gotta think of the other one.
Is there anything you can? Okay, we'll have to.
Not
So we'll
announced.
stop.
Yeah,
We don't.
I don't wanna screw
We
up.
don't want to announce something that's not announced. But
So I don't know when you're going.
so
It's out.
while we're here, where can people go to find out where you're playing?
Just ericbolander.com. I need to update my tour list. My Facebook page has some events in there too, but
Okay.
website should be updated sometime today or tomorrow with the dates that are announced, so I can kind of keep it running.
You have to go
calendar.
see him. He's one of my favorite
Please.
people, but also just an amazing musician. And one of my favorite
Yeah.
songs, "The Wind." I was gonna wear a windbreaker,
Thought we
but
should.
let me tell you. But so I put it on, and so when I was finishing getting ready,
Slid right in without it.
it was like the people listening to the podcast wouldn't hear anything. It would just be me, my windbreaker, just like.
Well, next time we do this, both of us will be in windbreaker.
Okay.
Because I think
I don't know how people.
I don't know if they make them that big. I could just buy like a neon tent at Walmart and just throw it around me.
No, like I had it
Hey,
on.
they got 3X Windbreakers out there. If you see one on
Look,
eBay or something,
find it and let's get it for Eric. It's happening.
I'm gonna do a GoFundMe for a custom-made windbreaker.
But I don't know how people whispered in the 90s.
What about windbreakers as a merch item? With the asshole logo on the back? Or like a little patch here on the pocket?
Please.
Oh, man.
Please. Nobody's done this. Is new. Don't steal our idea.
Don't do it.
A windbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had it on it. But I was like trying to like touch up, and I was like, it was like, it was like, you'll hear that the entire time.
Yeah.
So I went with the shacket. I go with the shacket.
But it's in the brewery with all the machinery.
No, I'm like,
it's a good
I don't want to be where people are talking. Let's be where they're making the beer behind us.
The loudest noise. All right, so I got another snack. Okay.
Let's do snacks.
So, John Ferguson, he's on keys and bass.
Oh gosh.
Vocals and does all the things.
Sweetest
This is his go-to.
fish.
He's the biggest sweet tooth I know. Something chewy and sugary. He's in on it. Swedish fish.
The first time I got to see him play with you was at Bo Bash, and it was amazing.
That was fun. I
Oh
might
my
try
gosh.
to do it again sometime.
Bo Bash.
It was good.
awesome.
My best friend's house.
Yeah.
Kevin and Amy, they were like, hey,
That
let's
was
do a
my
show on the
first-
back porch. He's like, all right.
That was my first show playing like
Yeah.
after COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like,
It's fun, and we had a good crowd.
And we
Like
did.
50
We had a
people
good
or so.
crowd
Come out
and-
hung out. Yeah.
I wasn't too weird.
Yeah, well, you were, but it's,
Not unusually weird.
Oh,
I do remember like my hair. The wind was blowing, so
Yeah.
like
see if you had that
One-
windbreaker on. Tie your
one
hair
song
out,
my
wear your
hair was
windbreaker.
like in my mouth, and I had to stop, and I was like, I'm sorry. Son of a.
Happens to me with my beard sometimes. It's fine.
Does your beard get in your mouth?
Actually, it does sometimes.
No!
I know it's gross. I mean, occasionally, if I played outside, the wind's picking up. You never know where the wind might take my beard.
I can't. I never would have thought that. I never would have thought. Okay, I just saw something, and I'm so excited about it.
Oh Lord! All right, so we're on an album, right?
All right, let's do an album. Yeah.
Let's do an album. This old school. I got a good story about this one.
Oh
Arlo
gosh.
McKinley and his crew. This record, I was glad to get the vinyl version of this one.
Arlo McKinley and
So I played
the Lonesome Sound.
a small little like indoor festival thing that my buddy Brian Minks put together for several years, and it's called Squall Fest, and it was at Buster's before it became Manchester.
That's
Music Hall.
okay. So there was
Yeah.
a place called Buster's in Cincinnati. Was what I was thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
But anyway, he had played the front room in my rock band. I could Shakedown had played the back room. And it was just kind of back and forth, back room, front room, and play all day. And then the proceeds would go somewhere like maybe the Hope Center or
cool. Awesome.
something, in town. So it was a really cool thing. And a lot of the local regional bands would play for free, so Brian could make as much money, and he'd get like one or two national touring guys to come and play, and it was fun.
I miss me.
But yeah, I was chatting with him the other day. We were
Come over and say hi, DH. Come on.
over.
Might as well. We've got a special guest.
Special these
Mr.
guys.
Country Boy.
D.H. Harrison, thank you for letting us come here and
Anytime.
bringing the snacks. Do you
Want
need a
something?
snack
Anything?
while you're here?
Here, man, get in on these. Get in on these pretzels.
Those pretzels are amazing. Have you ever had Dots?
Have I ever had Dots pretzels? You really have to ask
Have
me
you
that.
had
some?
I don't eat Dots pretzels.
I've never had them.
See, I told you, everybody knows
Is
about
this
it.
Southwest? Is this regular?
No, the regular.
Regular?
Southwest is good, but the regular is bad.
I've never had them. I feel like I've been cheated on.
Things are like.
Yeah.
It's so good.
They're
I'm
good.
surprised you didn't go for
You
the.
gonna get about 80 yet?
We ain't got there yet. We got them. We're down here.
We can do it. Let's do it with
Yeah, let's
DH.
do
All
it.
right, so we'll do another snack
So
with DH.
I proved myself a connoisseur of all processed canned meats. So gotta have some good Viennes in the touring band.
Is that the proper mayonnaise?
Listen. If anyone has a can of these in their hands, they don't call them Viennes. They don't know about it.
They don't know about it?
And then some potted meat.
Is that
There's
barbecue?
crackers in there. These are barbecue flavored. I like the old school plain ones. Then occasionally, you want to
Spice it up.
Spice it up a little bit.
Jalapeno's good too.
And
How-
then
they make
they got a
jalapeno?
hot
Of course
one.
they
They
make
got hot
jalapeno.
ones too, like hot sauce. Listen, don't make fun of the little wieners in a can. Man. Then potted meat, no idea what it's made of.
You
But,
put on
but
Zestas? Put it on Zestas?
Zest is my go-to, but I brought some cheeses today
What? You're so fancy.
because you know
Are we gonna try? We
Yeah.
gotta let.
Culinary
We're all
artist
gonna.
and I
We're all
am.
gonna try them together.
I think we should.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you follow me.
Jen's legit scared right now.
No, because I have
smell
the
that.
worst.
Oh, it smells like worms and fish
Smell like
eyes.
catfish bait.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
No, I was like, so I have a. It does smell like catfish.
Worry about it. All right.
All right.
Cracker. I got the big cheeses, so we got space. Here it is.
It's,
You know me, I ain't scared.
no, we heard.
Get on
We
that.
heard prior.
Get on that.
Oh gosh, my
There you
chip
go.
broke.
That tastes like
Oh,
crawfish right
cheers.
there.
Bottoms up. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
good with the cheeses.
See? Come on, man.
I've only had them on the Zestas.
This is good. But
I'm glad you didn't have
change
to.
it up.
It's a little liver pate flavor in there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Quit trying to fancy it up.
it's it's a liver pate with a intestine reduction.
And it's tasty.
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you guys so fresh. I love these people. Subscribe and listen. Anything they do.
Love you, DH.
Thanks for letting us be here.
Thank you, Country Boy, for letting us take over your
I
brewery.
finished my energy drink. I'm ready.
Okay, so I have to tell you the Miami sausage story.
Okay.
My dad growing up, we had a Buick, a diesel Buick Regal. And we were going to visit my Aunt Patsy,
Of course.
because every good story starts out with visiting your Aunt Patsy, right?
Yeah.
My brother ate so many Vienna sausages on the way there.
When you
And
say so many, like more than one can?
I don't know.
I mean,
Probably
like a can
two
holds you down for a while.
I don't know. Two cans.
Two cans is a lot.
But
A lot.
the diesel Buick broke down. It got hot.
And then you just use the juice from the
No.
Miami can to keep going.
Jeremy vomited Vienna sausages in the diesel Buick, and then it broke down on Jellicoe Mountain.
And
We
then
was
when
in
you
a
looked
hot-
at it, it looked just like the potted meat.
So I haven't I think Chelsea, Nolan, and I one time we tried those, and I couldn't do it. I still
Yeah.
The potted meat's good with the cheeses.
People eat it.
The
So bad.
potted meat is just filling the air. I wish you all could. I wish that you
Smells
could
so good.
smell. I
You
wish
really
you could
put the lid
smell
back
it.
on it. You know?
Woo! Yeah. You gotta eat.
I'll just lay it on top there a little bit.
It's fine. It's fine. We may need
They
after
need that a little bit.
after
All right,
the
so
beer.
what
All
are
right,
we doing
let's-
next? Oh,
Yeah.
another snack. Yeah, so what did I get through? Oh, okay. So Merch Mama, Amy,
Oh my gosh,
her favorite,
Amy!
one of her favorites. So these things are so good.
Those are amazing.
Oh, God. And they're like really thin, so they're like easy to put in the pocket, sneak them into the movies. You know. And then
I'm totally the person-
Seth's kind of healthier.
Seth,
version
God
of
love
it.
him. I was wondering
know,
who brought the Cliff
yeah,
Bar.
But I do like Cliff Bars. We have
Those
these
are good.
and
Those are
Bahini
good.
sausages and water on our rider.
Do you have a rider?
Yeah. And Cliff Bars and Bahini sausages.
It's
One
all
can,
about
one
balance.
single can, one
it's
single can.
all about balance,
Yeah, it is.
folks. Right?
But anyway, he also loves pickles, but I hate pickle flavor anything. He'd eat pickle flavor anything, I think.
I love pickles.
John also mentioned wasabi peas, but I'd rather eat toenail clippings.
You don't like wasabi?
But
Even on sushi? Do you like sushi? Like
Very
California roll.
small
Like I'm
amount.
saying
yeah, very small amount. I'm not a sushi person, but I could find something I would like at a sushi bar, but it's not something I go to. Yeah, just a touch of wasabi, I'd be okay. But it's just
See,
sit
I
and
love
snack
was-
on it.
I love wasabi.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
It's another face I got.
I think I got the snacks. You got to hydrate.
Oh my
Another
god.
thing on our rider is Pedialyte packets.
So if y'all don't know about Pedialyte,
You didn't let Pedialyte.
if you,
It just stopped something. Hold on. Go
are
ahead.
you you're
Yes.
dipping dots in the potted meat.
Here it is.
So let me educate y'all on Pedialyte. If you have a hangover or to prevent a hangover, drink the Pedialyte.
Yeah.
It helps.
God forbid, don't just not drink too much.
Don't,
Just get Pedialyte.
don't
Like
drink
an
too
adult.
much. I mean, like, we are in a brewery.
Sure.
I really wish over there, like, I wish over in the corner is, that's like the huge refrigerator with all the canned beer in it. It's right behind us.
It should be in there.
We should
That's what we should have
would
said.
have froze. Could have been fun. I mean, I wore this shacket.
We have canned meat. We'll miss it. Did I miss any of the snacks? I got everybody, didn't I?
You got all the snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Ben with
Oh,
Gardettos.
and then my other band, Alcatraz, they just
Yeah.
drink beer. That's their snack. So.
Okay, so tell people about you have two bands,
Okay, well, Alcatraz Shakedown
but eat some more
is
Gardettos.
a band I've been in for a long time. So, lead guitarist Steven Stump, he and I have been writing music together for 15 plus years.
So when you started out, were you writing rock and roll?
Metal music. So I started out, we put together a little like kind of 90s-ish grunge rock cover band.
Okay.
Played like a party and a couple gigs, things like that. And then something I started like teetering with writing some songs. Became kind of hard rock,
Okay.
metal-ish, kind of like Killswitch Engage type band. By the time we got to that version of it, that was the first like serious original band I was in. And Ben Buck,
Yeah.
who drums with me now, was the drummer for that band.
Right.
And Steven was the guitarist. Our buddy
Okay.
Jimmy played bass, but and Steven started writing kind of bluesy rock and roll stuff. Started Alcatraz Shakedown.
Okay.
So I still have two of the bandmates from my first band.
That's
From
awesome.
two different bands. So it's really cool.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah. We just, had such a good energy and chemistry, and
Oh my gosh,
we're
that's so
friends,
important.
became real close friends. So
And they're
it all
good
worked
people.
out. Yeah, they're great people.
That's what's matter. All right.
But, yeah.
I'm so excited. I see your next record.
Oh man.
I'm so excited. Dun, 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 dun,
Bam.
dun. Josh Nolan.
One lead cigarette. There he is. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here.
Kind heart
Look
to
at this.
follow.
Look at him.
Josh
Look at him.
Nolan.
Look at him.
This record
Good man.
is so good. So Josh Nolan
So
is
good.
one of those people that I'm like, why does not everybody on this planet know who Josh Nolan is?
I don't think he even needs it. He doesn't want it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know he doesn't, but like,
He does. He lives on his terms. I love it. I love that about him. He does that with his music. The Revelations, the third track on this song.
oh my gosh, it's
First line I heard of it is when he went and did a radio spot with, I think Doc Feldman was with him. They did a radio spot, maybe in Lexington, I can't remember, but they put it on YouTube as well. And it was just him and a guitar singing that. And on the opening line, I hadn't heard that song from him yet, and I was just like, what? Yeah,
he's so good.
incredible. The
And
whole
just-
record's great.
The whole
That
record's
song
great.
in particular is probably, I would put it in my top 10 favorite songs.
Ever.
Anybody that I know, any of my friends.
I love Josh.
Yeah, anybody that I played shows with, I put it up there. It's
We're so lucky in Kentucky to like get lucky in Kentucky.
Oh, it is St. Patrick's
It is
Week.
St. Patrick's Week. But like Eric, like there's so many amazing musicians that are also just amazing folks, like humans. Like we're so lucky.
It's all facade. Big piece of shit.
He's really It's not. He's a good guy. We like him.
Hi, kids. Okay.
All right, but Josh Nolan, check
Yeah.
him out. Oh yeah,
I got
knew
so many records.
No, it's fine.
Yes.
500 miles to Memphis.
Punk Buddies up in Cincinnati. 500 Miles of Memphis, been one of my favorite bands for a very long time, and so stoked I've become friends with all those guys.
So this album is called Blessed Be the Damned.
They put this record out, was it last year, or no, it's been a few years actually. Well, right before the pandemic,
Right,
2019, they put this out, and they've had some
It
other
seems
new
like
stuff
forever
come out.
ago.
Yeah, I know. In reality, it's longer
2
ago
years.
than it should be, right? But yeah, it's got some great tunes on it, but they're
That
one
album
of my
art-
favorite live bands.
That album art
Yeah,
is
it's
fantastic. So it's got roses and like
Pretty sure
a
it's a friend of theirs,
skeleton Virgin Mary kind of thing. Like
old school tattoo style.
I love it.
But man, they're so good, and they're just awesome dudes, every one of them.
That's so important.
The whole band, yeah. And Ben actually marched the drum line at Morehead State with their drummer.
Oh, really? Okay.
And their drummer had played with Justin Wells' son.
Okay.
You know,
where are they from?
I think he drummed with
Cincinnati,
Cincinnati.
okay.
I think their drummer had played with Justin, but he might have played fifth on the floor a couple last couple shows or something too.
Okay.
There was like a cool connection with a lot of the guys in that band. But
that's awesome.
Brian,
I will say that, like,
great. He's a great songwriter.
To show you how awesome Eric is, like, most of his records are local and regional artists, which shows the amazing support. I love it though. I mean, like, I love it. Your next one is like one of my favorite Kentucky artists too.
And he's got some new music out now, which is great.
Between the Country. Oh my gosh.
He knows great.
One of the most captivating performances I've ever seen at the Burl.
Yeah, it's hard to hear him sing a note and then not stop immediately in your tracks. You know.
It was great. He opened for John Moreland.
Right on.
And I mean, it was just like I say, you're just sucked
Funny
in.
you should
Like,
say John Moreland.
Is he next? We didn't rehearse.
But,
we don't have
man,
any plans for this.
He seems like such a sweetheart too. I got a chance to meet him the day after that Burl show at the basement. My trio opened for him.
Oh, that's right.
It was great. We had a great response from his fans.
I mean,
you know?
just Irene.
Oh,
there's so many amazing songs on here.
Yeah.
He is just, he's a songwriter in my opinion.
He is, yeah. He's like our Guy Clark or John Prine.
For sure.
He's like Kentucky's new version of everyone wants to write a song as good as him, you know?
You know, and I think he's coming up at the Burl, like, I think one night is sold out, but I think they have one that's open. But he is definitely somebody to see. You would love him, for sure.
All right.
So nice transition.
Moving right along.
Since I mentioned John Moreland.
Got LP5, John Moreland.
John Moreland. Oh
this album really pissed me off quite a bit because I thought, well, you know, John Moreland's top 3 favorite of all time.
Absolutely.
And definitely one of my biggest influences of all time.
Is he really?
Yeah. Thanks to Alexis Faye. Shout out Alexis. I got to meet him at the first one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He signed my guitar for me and chatted with me a little while, and I was just, so starstruck because I'm such a huge fan. But I was glad I got to meet him.
Well, I kind of met him. It was a little different experience. So he was opening for Jason Isbell in Ashland.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be a good idea to like drink roadies from Georgetown to Ashland.
Yeah. She wasn't driving.
Ray was driving, my husband was driving. And so we got there and I had to pee. Yeah. So like I go to the security lady, and I was like, look, we've been on the road for like 2.5 hours. I really need to pee. Will you let me in? And she was like, yeah. So I go in to pee. I hear John Moreland doing sound check.
Yeah.
I had to go in there.
You got kicked out.
So I like walked down and he's sound checking, and I was like, hey, they just let me in to pee. Why? Did I have to show that? But I wanted to tell you, I think you're one of the best songwriters on the planet. And he kind of giggled and said thank you. And then an older security guard came right at me, and I ran out. I ran.
Yeah. Did you go to the show?
I did go to the show. I did. It was amazing.
Oh, so I forgot to finish my point though. Why this pissed me off?
Why did it piss you off?
Because I thought, 5th album, there's no chance.
He can't get better.
No chance. 0 chance. This record's better than the last 4.
But he can't.
No chance.
But he can't.
Better.
It's John Moreland.
So, on the off chance John Moreland listens, fuck you, buddy.
John Moreland, we love you.
Music. We love you.
I apologize that I told you that I had to pee. I should have just said, I don't know why. I'm an oversharer. I don't know if you know that, Eric. Yeah. I'm an oversharer. It happens.
We all know. Yeah, absolutely. Top tier for me.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. It's insane how good he is.
Oh my gosh, somebody else who I love.
Woo! Yeah.
Justin Wells.
Man. Sasquatch himself.
The United States.
What a record.
So good.
One before this was amazing, but he doubled down, man, and put out one of the coolest records
ever.
And artwork did well with that and everything. It's just
it's a beautiful. That's one of the things I think that, like, oh my gosh, I love that.
Faces of the people that were involved with the record.
So the album sleeve is like all the faces of the people
names
involved.
Of everybody.
And the names. I see Adam Hood right off the bat. Oh my gosh, and a sweet orange yellow record.
Yeah, baby.
But like Justin Wells, if you don't know him, look him up. He's a giant of a man and just a giant heart and just an incredible musician.
I feel like if you're listening to this and you don't know Justin Wells, maybe you shouldn't listen to this. I don't know.
Well, let's not be.
Is that wrong?
Don't be mean. We want.
Here, I'll show you how gentle I can be.
If you're not listening to Justin Wells, remedy that right now. Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Alrighty.
yes. Oh.
The best album that came out last year.
Oh my gosh.
All of Earth.
So
all
good.
of the Milky Way.
So good.
John R. Miller.
John R. Miller, Depreciated. Oh my gosh. He played Country Boy.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best nights we've ever had.
Man, he's great. His band, he put together, all of them are good. They're great.
He's a songwriter too.
Beings.
Like he's, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh God.
Now you.
My tinnitus.
And now we're yelling. Hey y'all!
Oh.
God.
Yeah, I think I'd said something to someone. I don't even remember who I was talking to, or it might have been a post or something. But I was like, we're all just trying to write songs half as good as John R. Miller.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So good. Yeah.
So yeah.
Shakedown, baby.
Back and Forth is one of my favorites.
Coming Down.
I love Coming Down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, John R. Miller.
Is great. The players in his band are great. They're all great people, and all the people in his band play in other bands and write songs for other people.
They're all like, I don't know another artist that has so many incredible musicians.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
John
they all
Clay.
do their own thing.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. John R. Miller.
I mean, I can be biased and talk about my bandmates, but
you do have amazing bands.
Not that narcissistic.
I mean,
I'm just a little narcissistic. Okay, this is the last one. How we doing on time here?
We're good.
Oh, we're good.
We're good. Just these dogs.
Okay. Somebody asked me about influential albums.
Okay.
For my own songwriting. This is top. This is up there. Bonnie Bear.
Who?
And Bonnie Bear.
Alright.
So good. And
I've never heard of them.
I need to check them out.
Alright.
There's a song.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought it was
Bon
Iver.
I did too. I heard somebody else pronounce it that way.
It's Bon Iver?
Yeah, I guess I've been wrong all the time. Or maybe I'm not.
Bon Iver, Bon Iver.
Bon Iver is what I said forever, and I heard it on like some kind of publication, and I was like, oh, Bonnie Bear? It's like, what?
Bonnie Bear.
Yeah.
It's fancy. I'm
Could've
not
been
as
wrong.
fancy.
I hope somebody can prove me wrong, but anyway. However you say his name.
What's the album called?
It's 22 Million.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so good. And the songs on this is just incredible. This influenced a whole lot of stuff that was on The Wind.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
So, I don't know. Not style by no means. No one's going to listen to that and think, oh, that's great influence. There's just little nuggets here and there. The way he used saxophone on a couple songs that was more like padding long notes. It really kind of gave me an influence to do that on the song that's in there.
Cool.
And yeah, I just like the layering of it. Then I saw him live, and I was like, geez.
Was it amazing?
Oh yeah, like 15 people on stage. It was incredible.
Really?
Yeah. And
I will say Eric Bolander is one of my favorite people to see live.
Thank you.
Because like Eric's total package, like lyrics good, vocals are good, stage presence is amazing.
Thanks.
Like it's fun.
I take up a lot of space, so like I've got it.
Not that kind of stage presence.
I'm present. I promise you. Anywhere
I will
I go.
have to tell you, I set up out here in the brewery, and so we're on a picnic table, and my computer is stacked on Jenga. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna play afterwards. Jenga. Play Jenga.
Yeah, absolutely.
But and so somebody was like, "Oh, those are all the old stools."
She tried to set me up. The video was already recording everything. She was trying to get me falling down. With my bad back and everything.
Luckily, we didn't fall down. Nobody was injured in the making of this video.
I don't know.
Maybe our pride.
A couple beers been.
Maybe our pride is broken.
Taken out.
But anyway, all right. So Eric Bolander, tell everybody where they can hear. You just put an album out. Tell everybody about
new
it.
record. It's called embarrassingly, I didn't bring a CD. You can't get there from here, or can't get there from here is the album title. And shout out to Jimbo Valentine. He did the album
so
cover,
incredible.
And the layout and stuff, and all the art for it, the poster for the show. And
do you? Because like the artwork for vinyl records is what really, when I was a kid, was what really pulled me into. Like I loved going through. So how much thought did you put into? Like, did you just tell Jimbo like this is the idea, or?
Yeah. So I used to do all my own stuff. So I'm a visual artist as well.
Yeah.
But so I think about it a whole hell of a lot, really.
Right. Probably too much.
But now with this new record, less, because I've just become really good friends with Jimbo, and already really loved his art. But then now I have a really genuine trust for his art too, which is a big
incredible.
thing. So for me, I kind of just told him my idea, my concept, and what I wanted, and then he sent me like an edition, and I asked for like a few tiny little edits,
Yeah.
because he just nails it first try basically.
He's amazing.
And then he sent me the thing that was on the poster, which is like on the socials from the album release and stuff, with me floating in space.
I love he put the video.
He did that without me asking.
Well,
he was like, "Hey man, I know you asked for this for the inside, but I threw this together. What do you think?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
The video that he put up on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
it's, what is it? Amalgam. What is his Instagram?
Amalgam Unlimited.
Unlimited. But like on Instagram, he put together the video of him like creating album artwork.
He's done
it
that
was amazing.
For my stuff, the books, and he did a couple other ones. Those
I love
process
watching that.
videos. They're cool. Yeah.
It's so cool. It's like to
so
see,
he
like,
just did that. Like it wasn't even one of the things we were talking about.
I love
and,
it.
I was like, dude, I'm using it. I'm going to use it for the back of the record. That's where the track listing goes. So
it's so perfect.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I do have vinyl ordered, test pressings.
I
have test
the
pressings.
wind. I have the wind on vinyl, so I'm gonna have to get this.
I have the test pressings. They're approved, but everything's so backed up. It may not be this year. So that's why I've not done pre-sales. If anybody was curious,
right?
Paying attention and keeping up with us. Not done pre-sales because I'm waiting to get an estimated date so I can do pre-sales a few months away.
Right.
Because I can't ask somebody to order something and wait a year.
I
know people do, but like
I waited a year
I'm not
on
Adele.
Wayne Graham.
You know what I mean? It's like
I waited about a year on Wayne Graham.
Fair enough.
But it's an incredible
I'll wait for
record. It's an incredible record. Actually, my brother got it for me for Christmas.
They're great.
Last year.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're another band that's just piled full of musicians.
Yeah. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
But that record, Shipper was one of my favorite.
I mean, their bass player plays with John R.
That's true. That is
know
true.
what I mean?
That is true. All right, so tell everybody where they can find all your music and.
So I mentioned the website earlier, ericbolander.com, but I'm on whatever you stream. We're on there, Spotify, Apple Music, all those.
All the things.
YouTubes.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully this year at some point we'll get a video or two filmed.
Yay.
For the new stuff.
Good.
I've got one for Cold Men, which is on the new record. But I'd like to get one for a couple of the other tunes.
I love it.
But yeah.
Well, thank you for coming, hanging out with me in the brewery.
Great.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you guys. Oh,
shout out.
This is awkward.
Thanks, guys.
I've drank all mine.
Here you go.
All right. All right. Until next time, this is Stacks and Snacks with Jennifer Tackett. Thank you.